Good morning everybody. I am Dr. N. Kalpana. I am going to represent the details regarding database management system basic. At the same time, what are all the commands regarding this and the ER diagram. These are all the three topics I am going to proceed now. Now, what do you mean by database management system? We are going to divide into two parts initially. The first one, database, is a collection of data. Second, you are going to be divide another one term as management system. It represents the set of programs and it consists of how to store and retrieve. It's a set of programs, how to store and retrieve. Now we are going to combine the two terms. We are going to define the term database management system. This is the definition. Thus defined as a collection of information or data and set of programs to store and retrieve the data in an easy and efficient manner. This is the basic definition for this database management system. Then what is the popular as well as the commercial database management software mean? MySQL and Oracle. Now we are using the Oracle 10G software in our practical session. Then this is a popular commercial practicals mean we are going to be represent everything with the help of the query manner. How to write the query in this database management system. What are all the types of queries we are going to be follow for this? Why we go for this database management system? The second part is what is the database management system? Why we go for this database management system? Instead of the file organization structure concept, we are going to be switch over to the database management system. In the file organization system, lot of demerits is possible. We are going to be see one by one why we go for this database management system. The corresponding purpose of your database management system. Purpose of DBMS. Instead of file organization topic, we are going to be switch over to this database management system. What are all the drawbacks of the file organization structure? The first one is data redundancy. Redundancy means duplications. Number of file formats is possible. For example, doc files, PDF files, batch files, whatever maybe is possible. The number of duplications of the files is arise. That's why data redundancy. Then data inconsistency. How to access the file in the quickest way? We can't made in this file operating system. That's why data consistency problem is occurs. Next one, data isolation. Next one, data security. Okay, these are all the lot of problems is arise in file processing system. That's why we are going to be switched to the database management system. In database management system, we have to easily store as well as we have to retrieve via the help of that query formats. The next one thing is how to make the queries. At the same time, what is the components of a DBMS? These are all the following components we have to follow for this DBMS. The first one, it represents the user. Next one, software. Next connectivity goes to hardware. Then finally, we have to take the data. This is the normal flow structure for your corresponding components of database management system. Here users represents sophisticated users, casual users, parametric users, DB administrators. These are all the corresponding users is possible, types of users. Who are database administrator is one kind of user, then casual user, then end user, then parametric user. These are all the variety of users is also possible, we have to follow. These are the types of users. Next one is the software. DBMS is a kind of software. It follows for your correspondingly develop multiple applications in our real world. Okay. Next one thing is your whatever the softwares, whatever the hardwares. Software is the corresponding your Oracle TNG or MySQL is act as a softwares. Here hardware mean what are all the IO devices, what are all the network connectivity we are going to be made for this database management system, that is called the corresponding hardware. The next category is finally you are going to be retrieve the data. Types of data is possible, numerical data, non-numerical data, specialized category of the data. Lot of data is also possible on behalf of this one common structure of data. This is the common components of your corresponding database. Okay. Next, it consists of your whatever the levels of DBMS. Whatever the level, the first one level is the external level. The second one thing is your conceptual level. The third one category is the internal level. This external name is again refers to the corresponding view level. The conceptual levels another name is called logical level. The internal level is called that physical level or storage level. We are using lot of databases, but what is the form we use? The view level, it always represents how the data you are going to be seen, what form of data you are going to be seen, its outcome. What is the data representation? It's the outcome. What is our expected outcome is looks like? It's a pictorial representation output or corresponding sentence variety of output, whatever may be, it's a representation style, output representation style. Next one is the conceptual level, logical level. How the data is stored, what format the data will be stored, it should be represented the conceptual level. What is the relationship among the data, it represents the logical level. What is the relationship among the data is the logical level. Next one thing is our internal level or also physical level. It always depends upon the data structure. At the same time, how the file is stored, how the file is organized. These are all the steps of questions that will be called upon via the help of internal level, physical level or also storage level. How the data is should be formed. What is the form of output you are going to be captured is the external level or is the view level. Conceptual level, how the data is stored among, what is the relationship among the data. Internal level is consist of whatever the details is stored in the what form. So, based on the data structure as well as the file form. These are all the levels of database management system. Example for this levels of DBMS is finally you are going to be receive your corresponding degree certificate is the external level. You are going to be receive your B mark statement, B mark sheet, consultant mark sheet, whatever maybe is called the external level. What is the outcome? What is the logical level? Whatever the semesters you cross on, how you represent your exams, how to appear the exams, how to score the much of marks, it's a logical level. Whatever the logic you apply for to score much of marks in your exams, that is the second one, what logical level or is a conceptual level. Then next one, what is the base quality, how to store, how to collect that inter-department, whatever the materials you wanted to collect for your exams, how much corresponding literatures you are going to be surveyed, whatever may be, everything is behalf of what structure you follow for the studies, that is called the basic. What is the physical level? This is the example for your corresponding components of as well as your levels of DBMS. Next one thing is your what you mean by SQL. SQL is a structured query language. Here always we write that queries. 4 variety of queries we are going to be fine tuned. Number 1, data definition language query. Next one, data manipulation language query. Third one, data control language. Fourth one, transactional control language. Here DDL is consist of your create, alter, drop. This is the 3 tremendous queries you are going to be write behalf of to the data definition language. Next, data manipulation language. Here you insert, here you update, here you delete, here you merge, here you call PL SQL. Programming language you have to call for the routine programs you have to call with the help of the DML. Then DCL, this is the authorization. This is the authorization queries. What is grant? What is revoke? These are all the two authorization queries you are going to be write for the DCL. Next one, transactional. Save point, commit, rollback. These are all the three varieties we have to follow for the transactional control language. These are all the basic queries we have to see in the SQL queries. The DDL, create, alter, drop. DML, insert, update, delete, merge. Call routines, PLSQL. DCL, grant, revoke. Access permission, we are going to be revoking that granted access permission. Then transactional control language, commit, rollback, as well as the save point. These are all the four varieties. First we have to see what is the syntax for this as well as the example for the DDL. First one, create. What is the syntax for this? Prompt, then your keyword create, table keyword, then table name, within the parenthesis we have to give the column name, then data type size. This is going on. Number 1, 2, 3 up through column n, data type n. We are going to be follow up the corresponding how much of columns you need, how much of columns depends on the data type, the number of columns you have to give for the corresponding creation of the table. Create table, table name, column name, data type is a syntax. For example, we have to see one, the create table student, column name, student name, name is a character, we have to use a character data type, 15 characters length we have to give. The student register number, we are going to give the number data type. Then we have to close the table. We have to give the student table name, then regarding the student table name, what is the attributes? His name is called the attributes, his name, his register number is the two attributes, is the column name also. Regarding this, we have to give the data type. This matches the corresponding. Create, create, table, table, table name. Here we have to give the what is the real example for this. What is the necessary attributes? Remark your corresponding table name. Is a syntax. The same time is a example for yours. Then we are going to be describe the structure of this created table. We are going to be describe the corresponding. How to describe mean DESC. Describe your corresponding student. How it looks like. It's a tabular format of result you have to take place. Here what is the column name? What is the data type? Column name, then data type. It represent what is the student name. What is the student reg number? This is the size varchar of 15. This is the size number of 10. This is the output it will have takes place for your describing the output. Then how to insert the details for this S name as well as insert mean we have to go for the DML data manipulation language query. How you are going to be manipulate your corresponding queries? How to represent the DML insert? We have to use insert into table name values. Okay, then we have to use this whatever that attributes. Whatever the attributes, we give lot of attributes, comma whatever the attributes number of attributes we have to give. Likewise, we have to give the inputs. This is a one methodology. Here how to give insert into student values of S name, comma S reg number. Then it asks enter the S name, enter the S reg number. Here enter the A, enter the 101. Again we need that same again not of records mean one row created output, one row inserted. Then next give the slash, then again it asks the enter S name, again it asks enter S reg number, again you have to give like it will be going on number of slash you have to give, number of data you have to enter for yours by the help of this ampersand notation. This helps to draw the corresponding whatever the insertion details makes. For example, I need to alter the existing table with the help of that alter command. How to alter mean alter table, table name, add of column name, data type. This is the syntax for altering the table. How shall I alter here the existing student table mean alter table student, add the column name new, age, number. The table altered output it will be retrieved. The table altered output we have to capture. Then how the table is altered, what is the table structure looks like we have to see. Again desk the student. How to capture that output mean the column name, the data type. The column name already existing column name what? S name. Already existing column name what? S reg number. Now newly what is the column is added via the help of the alter table? What is the age? Okay. Next one the same varchar. Here the number. Here the number. This is the again structure. This is newly updated. This is called that update. Next one, how to make a update. Update. In update, update table name, set column name equal to values, where condition. Update table name, set column name equal to values, where condition. This is the syntax. How to follow for reverse. For example, I need to set the age. I need to set the age for the corresponding A. I already inserted that A as well as the B S name. I need to insert the age for B. Here update table name student, set age equal to 15, where S name equal to B. How it will be inserted? Select star from table name. Here the output it will be follows the column name, S name. Okay. It consists of whatever the next reg number, next age. S name A, S name B, S name number A 101, S name number register number again B 102. And here we set age equal to 15, where S name equal to B. B alone we have to updated the age 15. Here this row it will be what? Updated. The output is one row updated result we have to gain. One row updated. Here how to see one creation of the table, then how to describe the table, how to make a insertion by the help of the ampersand symbolic notation, then how much rows we can't use by the help of that slash, then number of rows you have to add it, after you have to select that corresponding whatever the field you already inserted. Next one, how to alter the existing table with the help of that alter command, how to update the table with the help of that update command. Next, we are going to be give the provisions. How to give the provisions for yours? For example, grant on table name to username. It's a keyword, grant on table name to username. Here the grant it will be produces. Again, grant on table name from username. You are going to be give your access rights to CSD user. After accomplishment of your CSD expectations of user table, again you are going to be revoke the corresponding access provision by the help of the grant on student from username. This is the difference. You are going to be give the what is the permissions for your CSD, that is to keyword. You are going to be again gaining that what you already access, that should be behalf of the from keyword. These are all the grant to as well as from. To mean you are going to be give the grant provision, from mean you are going to be revoke your corresponding whatever the grant permissions you given to the user ID. Next one, transactional control. It consists of give your corresponding temporary storage of your services. That's why we give save point variable name. Here save point created output we have to capture. Save point create. Then commit you have to give here the prompt. Okay, next one we are going to be give the commit, then commit, committed, output you have to capture, then SQL, next rollback, next rollback, similar to that of your undo. These are all the terms we have to go for your transactional control language. Okay, next one category is mapping cardinality. Here four variety of mapping cardinalities. Number one, 1 to 1. Number 2, 1 to many. Number 3, many to 1. Number 4, many to many. Here 1 to 1 mean only single server, it will be accessed by number of clients. For example, this is a structure. This is a structure. This number of client 1, client 2, client 3, these 3 should be going to access one same server. This connects, this connects, this connects. This is called 1 to. You are corresponding only one server you are going to be access. That is called the 1 to 1. Here 1 to many mean number of servers. For example, your LAN services act as a 1 to 1. Next one, 1 to many. For example, your WAN is act as a 1 to many. And many to 1 mean we are going to be make a corresponding conference chat calls likewise. Many to many group chats is called WhatsApp group chat likewise. The example for your many to many mapping cardinalities. You are going to be mapped with one another. This is called that types of mapping cardinalities. How to map one to another. The next interesting topic is ER, entity relationship diagram. Here notations is applicable. What is entity? What the shape you are going to be follows. Rectangle is the shape for entity. Entity is a real world object we have to use. Then attributes. The attributes is always represents with the help of this ellipse symbolic representation. The attributes is consist of composite attributes also. Composite attributes. Composite attribute mean one attribute it comes from the help of number of sub attributes likewise. For example, here phone book mean is consist of landline number, toll free number, mobile number likewise. 3 varieties is going on. Number of attributes we have to derive from the help of that one common attribute, that is called the common attribute, composite attribute. Next one, relation. How to make a relation? Relation is a symbol represents diamond symbol. Then connection symbol, chest. We are going to be give your arrows, link also. These are all the basic symbols we have to represent for yours. Here, for example, social network. Social network is the entity. The social network entity is consist of whatever the attributes: WhatsApp, FB, Instagram, Hive, Twitter, likewise it going on. So, number of attributes among to your corresponding one social network. Okay. Then here again we have to give your, here consist of number of groups also possible: official group, private group, friends group, whatever the corresponding group chats also possible. Here is act as a composite. How you are going to be represent with the help of the entity among your corresponding whatever the attributes. At the same time, again an example. For example, you are going to be represent your attribute is like a phone book. It consists of landline number, it consists of mobile number, it consists of toll free number. These are all the three variety of numbers also behalf of to your corresponding one phone book common attribute. So, you are going to be differentiate what do you mean by entity. Entity is a common real world thing. It consists of surrounding whatever the collection of relative attributes. That attributes we are going to be represent with the help of the ellipse symbolic representation. One, it should be refers the corresponding, or else one more example. For example, one student. Student is a another one entity, mean the student is consist of address. Okay. Next one, age, likewise. The address is consist of not only single, it is a residential address, hostel address, official address, okay, whatever may be, number of addresses fine tuned. That is called the address is act as a what? Composite attribute. Phone book is act as a composite attribute. Your WhatsApp number is act as a whatever the composite attribute. You should know the difference between that whatever the attributes, whatever the different styles of your attributes. The relationship you are going to be takes place with the help of what? How to represent whatever the relations among the whatever the attributes you desired. For example, the same example, social network is consist of what it relates. It relates to the person. How to relate to the person? You are relate to for another one entity is person. Social networks is a relation to the person. Then this consists of whatever the attributes we already designed. WhatsApp, FB, Instagram, Hive, likewise. You are going to be relate with what? The person relate with the social network, that the social network is related with whatever the among attributes. This is a style for you are representing the attributes in entity relationship diagram. This entity relationship diagram, it will be one step forward to enhanced entity relationship diagram. Enhanced entity relationship diagram. It consists of a lot of what is the strength, what is the breadth, what is the completeness, what is the discriminator, what is the generalization, what is the specialization. These are all the terms we have to utilize for the enhanced entity relationship diagram. Next class we have to see in the entity relationship diagram enhancement quality of the structure. Now thanks for watching. Thank you.